hate to say this, man. I really, really, really hate to say this, but the older I get, the more I hate people. It's crazy. Like, I really, really hate to say this, but the older I get, the more I hate people. People are fucking weird. Like, we're in a weird time in life. Like, it's weird. The phones really, like, ruined everything. Social media ruined every fucking thing. So many people prejudge you before actually getting to know you. It's crazy, bro. Like, everybody is on the phone. Nobody want to go out and, like, really meet people in real life. And, like, you constantly have, like, killer documentaries, rapist documentaries, dudes kidnapping girls documentaries. Like, and girls, like, watch that stuff, like, a lot. So it don't make it any better. But I have 6 sisters, so I'm on both sides of it because I get it and I want them to be safe and be smart. And then on the other hand, it's like, will we ever go outside and meet people and, like, connect with people? Like, I don't get it. Like, we're human. That's what we're supposed to do. That's what we naturally want to do, which is connect with other people. Y'all don't know how hard it is for men to, like, meet women or even want to fucking meet women. Like, it's so many hoops you have to get over in order for her to just feel safe. But, like, I think men are, like, exhausted. Nobody want to, like, constantly prove themselves. Like, not only do you have to prove you're not a killer, you're not a rapist, you're not a weirdo, you're not a player, you don't have hella girls. Like, it's so much to, like, prove. It's like, who the fuck wants to do that? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'd rather things be, like, just natural and flow. Like, it's funny because I've experienced both in my life, so I won't settle for one that's, like, more difficult, I guess you can say, or, like, more hoops to get over. Like, I've met women where we clicked immediately. They didn't assume I was, you know, a killer, a rapist, a player, a weirdo, or unsafe. They didn't assume any of those things because they got to know me in real life. And in real life, you can read people's real energy. And I understand people being, like, fearful, but, like, what's the alternative? Like, we just never meet nobody, like, ever? So I've met girls like that, and then I've met girls where, like, they're just extremely afraid to, like, come outside and meet anybody new, which is understandable. But I just think about it like, damn, will you ever meet anybody? Like, are you, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, are you ever gonna, you know what I'm saying? We get one life, bro. Like, are you just gonna, like, and men too, like, are you just gonna, like, stay in the house and just never meet nobody, never connect with nobody, never make new friends, make new lovers? You know what I mean? Like, this shit is fucking weird, man. It's so weird. It's so weird, man. Like, I understand why people be depressed and sad. Like, we not connecting with nobody, bro. I don't think humans are meant to not have any connections, and a lot of us these days don't have nobody, bro. Shit is fucking weird. Everybody these days rather stay behind a phone, hide behind a phone and social media rather than meet people in real life. I don't know, man. People's social skills are horrible. Phones and the internet ruined everything, yo. It really ruined everything. Like, of course it's a blessing and it's a curse. It's a blessing because you got $1 million in your hand. Like, you can make money just by having your phone in your hand. And it's a curse because, you know, on the flip side of that is there's no connections. Like, there's no connections. I'm pretty sure there are connections in the world, but the majority, I feel like social media and the phone just ruin all connections. Like, I remember when, like, you liked the girl and she liked you and y'all just met. Like, y'all just met up. It wasn't no huge fear. It wasn't no, like, so many hoops you got to go through to do that. It was, like, it was simple. Like, I can't speak for every dude. I'm going to just speak for me. I don't like things being, like, I like things, like, smooth and easygoing and simple. It's the difference between smooth, easygoing, simple, and easy. Easy, I'm not talking about easy. I'm talking about, like, smooth, easygoing, simple. Like, you talk to somebody, you're interested, you get to know them in person, and y'all just click, y'all just vibe, y'all just connect, y'all just meet up. It's no weird shit. It's no who gonna text who first. Oh, I may seem thirsty. Let me not say too much. Let me not show that I like him or her. Like, it's so fucking stupid. It's so stupid. All of those things just keep people from actually connecting naturally and, like, you know, on a real aspect. Like, all of these ideas and mindsets just, like, ruin everything, man. It's like, you can't tell somebody you like them too early. You can't If you're a guy, you can't show no sexual interest in a woman, even though it's completely natural for you to be sexually attracted to a woman, because she's gonna think you just want to fuck. You have to literally, I don't even know what to tell y'all anymore. Like, you just can't do nothing. You just gotta, like, I don't know. Me personally, I just work out. I be telling dudes like, man, bro, don't even think about women, bro. The shit is weird these days. It's like every little thing you do is weird, or you a creep, or like it's not the right thing to do. It's like, what do you fucking do? Like, bro, just focus on yourself. I know it's hard, especially if you haven't got a lot of sex in your life, or you're horny or whatever, but my focus is I aim that energy towards the gym. I work out. I have pets. Listen to music. I got a lot of hobbies. I work out. I'm a painter. I run. I go to the beach. Like, all of those things make up for, like, not, you know, being around women constantly, or thinking about women constantly, or trying to have sex, or trying to even connect with a woman. I just stay to myself, and it's so crazy that from the outside looking in, nobody, not men or women, don't believe me. Like, why is it so impossible to think that I'm alone? I don't have hoes by choice, because people are weird. People are weird. I don't have friends by choice. People are weird. People are strange. Like, I've tried to put myself out there so many times. It's like, you like them too much, you don't like them enough, you spend too much time, you don't spend enough time, you talk about your feelings too much, you don't talk about your feelings enough. It's, I don't know what the fuck to do. It's so funny. But now that I'm older, it's a lot easier to be alone, so I don't trip that much. It's just funny. And I'm making this video to know, is there more people that feel the way I do? And then I just needed to vent, to be honest. Like, I just need to talk about this stuff, and then I don't care no more. I talk about it once like this, and I'm like, oh, I'm good. Like, I got it out of my system. But the world is strange, man. The world is weird. People from the outside looking in, when you're attractive to society, and when you're a social media influencer, they just think your life is like I know people think I have women all over the place, that I can just like pick up my phone like, yo, come over to have sex with me because I'm attractive and handsome and I have a lot of followers. Like, what the fuck? That does not work in no world. In no way do I ever feel like that, or ever felt that way. Like, people be thinking just because you look a certain way that you can just get what you want. And I don't know about y'all, that's never been the case with me. And it's so weird, because the people that assume this about me won't even be the one that'll fuck with me just because I'm attractive. So like, why do you expect somebody else to fuck with me just because of that, or just because I got followers? Like, that doesn't make sense, man. That's not reality. That's not life. I don't know where those assumptions came from or why people think that, but that is so untrue and just weird. Being a man, being a black man, and being an attractive man, and being a social media influencer, it's like so many hoops you have to get over. There's so many hoops you have to get over when you're meeting people. So let me start with number one, being black. There's so many hoops you got to get over. People want to make sure, you know, you're not racist, you're not aggressive, you're not a thug, you're not a drug dealer, you're not a gang member. You know, all of these stereotypes about black men. I have to get over all those hoops to prove myself. And then on top of that, being a man, I have to prove I'm not a killer, I'm not a rapist, I'm not a weirdo, I'm not gonna like kidnap you, all of those things, right? And then on top of that, being an attractive man, I gotta prove that I don't have a million women just at my disposal. I'm not fucking multiple women all of the time. I gotta prove I'm not a player. Like, all of this stuff, you know what I'm saying? That's the third thing of like multiple hoops I gotta get over. And on top of that, being a social media influencer, I gotta get over all of the hoops of like, you're not conceited, you're not stuck up, you don't think you're better than people. You're not like, I don't know, a mean person or whatever. Like, like, people don't ever think about that. People don't ever put themselves in your shoes and think about what you have to go through, or like all of these constant, like, think about it. Just put yourself in my shoes. When you meet somebody new, whether it's a male or female, like, you know, male as like homies and women as like friends or potential like love partners, think about all of those hoops I have to overcome in order for them to just feel comfortable enough to be themselves, or to even give me a chance to be a human being. Like, I don't get a chance to be a human being because all of these stereotypes that's put on me before I even say a word is strange and is weird. And after saying all of that, it's really hard for you to believe that I'm alone, that like I don't have a bunch of girls or a bunch of friends. That's one of the main reasons why. I feel like when you're somebody like me, you have to put yourself out there a lot more than normal people, and you have to just to prove to people that, you know, you're not a bad person, or like you actually have a good personality and a good soul and a good heart. But like, I think about it like, do I really want to like meet people and have to jump through all of these hoops just for them to give me a chance? My answer is fuck no. I've met people who I've just clicked with instantly. Men as like, you know, friends, like brothers. I've met dudes that like, we just clicked instantly and they didn't put me through that. And they just instantly, as soon as they met me, like got to know me and like kind of like experienced my mind or like my energy. That's why I won't settle for like jumping through hella hoops to meet somebody. Cause like, nah, I got homies, you know, back home where I'm from, where we just click instantly and they ain't put me through that. Like, that's real to me. And then with women, I have women where we just click instantly and they didn't treat me like I was a monster or a creep or conceited or stuck up, or if I think I'm too good for people or a player or a hoe. Like, they didn't treat me like that. They just treated me like a person. So I'm not gonna settle once again for the women that tried to put me through this, just to prove that like I'm a person with a heart and a brain. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the world is strange, man. Like, another thing I wanted to say is like, it's so crazy, like, women would be so afraid of you because of social media, or because, you know, how you look, because you're attractive. But I get it. I had moments in my life when I was like younger where like I was scared to talk to certain women because like they was intimidating. That's the word I'm looking for. I'm really intimidating to women. And it ain't nothing to brag about. I actually don't like it at all, and I hate it because there's some women out there that are good people, that are cool, even men, like, that are cool. I'm pretty sure they'd be cool homies and brothers, but people are intimidated by me. And, like, basically, I have to put myself out there more because people are intimidated by me, so they might not speak or say anything because they feel like I'm whatever way that they thought up in their head. But it sucks. Like, people are walking around like afraid of me, afraid to talk to me, afraid to be around me, just because of how I look. It's so crazy, bro. Like, if I would have known looking a certain way would come with all of this shit, I wouldn't want it, man. I wouldn't want it. And I ain't never spoke to nobody about none of this because who's gonna believe it? Who's gonna care? Who's gonna even like feel like it's true or even agree? Not a lot of people, but my reality is my reality. You know what I'm saying? I can't speak for other people in different circumstances that have issues. I can only speak from my perspective. But it's so crazy to think about. People will literally be scared to talk to you. And I don't want to say I'm an introvert because you got to be careful what you say. I'm not afraid to speak to people. Sometimes, like, I don't know. I'm real careful about what I say. So I'm going to just say I used to be scared to speak to people. I used to be like very introverted. I didn't know what to say to strangers, and like most of my fear comes from the other person's fear of me, or like a bunch of like ideas. So like, think about it. Like, I'm thinking to myself, I have to put myself out there because this person's scared of me or intimidated. But I'm thinking like I'm afraid to talk to people because they're all afraid of me, or like they think this of me, they think this of me, they think this of me. So it's like I'm already walking on eggshells when I approach anybody. It's like, okay, I know they're thinking that I'm conceited, think that I can get any girl I want. They think that I'm better than people. They think that I think I'm the shit. They, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, imagine approaching somebody and you already know for a fact they think all of those things about you. You're not going to want to do it. And that's how I feel. I don't want to do it. It's like, I meet people and, like, I already know they're thinking a million things about me. And it's like, do I really want to meet somebody and have to, like, force them to see my heart and see my mind and see my real energy? No. I gave up a long time ago, man. I'm good. I'm so good. Out of anything I've ever out of anything I ever share on the internet, this will be the realest thing ever. This is my entire life. Since as far back as I can remember. Before I had social media, I was dealing with this shit. And I never said anything. I never said it to nobody. I didn't feel like nobody would understand. Like, I felt, it's crazy you could be around somebody and feel very, very alone mentally because you can't talk to nobody about this kind of shit. How many people is gonna believe me or even give a fuck? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just imagine going through something your whole life and you don't ever talk to nobody, ever. Because it's not gonna make a fucking difference. It's not gonna make a difference. It's not gonna make a difference. Nobody is gonna see this and change how they think and like stop treating you like that. Like, people gonna do what they wanna do. Some people I'm gonna meet that's never gonna see this video, so they're never gonna know how I truly am or how things really go. And a lot of people don't think about it on the other side of things. A lot of people are selfish. We all think from our own point of view. But I always try to understand people and I always give people the benefit of the doubt. Because I know things can be very, very, very different from what they seem on the outside. I go by the name of LOCO. Thank you for watching if you watched. I love you all. Lead with your mind and your heart. Be yourself. Don't settle for people that make you do a lot to prove yourself. Don't go through that. There are people who won't put you through that. Always remember that. There are people who won't put you through that. There are people who will just get to know you for who you are and accept you as who you are. They won't prejudge you and make you overcome a bunch of things that they thought about you. Doesn't make sense. Like, you didn't do anything. You're just a person. Next time.